So looks like Disney is having the worst week possible, honestly. I really feel for them. Once again, the situation they are in. Although at this point, I don't think Marvel, Disney, they will say anything about Jonathan Major, because looks like Jonathan Major, he has been charged with this domestic abuse, all this case against him. Looks like he has been charged, although his lawyer yesterday, she tried to pin this other way around, because the looks like Jonathan Major, his girlfriend, she recounted her I guess allegation against him, and since then looks like everybody thought he's going to be free, but looks like he isn't. DA, like, they are charging him for 2 huge charges against him, which are pretty serious. Then again, they need to prove it in court. So looks like he's not guilty yet. But at this point, looks like he is charged with it. Although his lawyer yesterday say all the charge will be dropped, and I was there thinking, is that so easy to get all the charge dropped so quickly? Because end of the day, the victim had a mark on her neck, so that means he did strangle her. Although people are trying to say, oh, she staged all this drama. Although she said there is a video of him being innocent, but they never released that video, so I don't know if that video news is true or not. Because although always the party who's guilty, their lawyer will come out and say, oh, he's innocent. Of course, you have to prove it to the court, but at this point, looks like DA, they do have enough evidence to they are charging against him. So at this point, I don't think Marvel, Disney will say anything, because looks like his the court case date is on May. So until May, they don't need to say anything. The only problem is, I think right now for Kevin Feige is this, I think he's supposed to be a huge part in Loki season 2. So if he is in that show, I think we might be hearing some delay about Loki season 2, which is I think he's maybe the villain for that show. At this point, I don't think he will be the huge Kang Dynasty thing. He will be the part of it. Although, I do understand he's not proven guilty yet. But there is enough evidence that he is charged. You know what I mean? Although at this point, even he's not guilty, but his image is already ruined. For company like Disney, they will not allow this once again. If it was Warner Brother, I might be thinking different way. Many people are, of course, comparing him with the Ezra Miller situation. Although Ezra Miller, he's not getting a new movie or anything. That means, of course, he's been dropped from the ad he was part of, I think, Army ad, which they dropped him because of course, they have evidence. That is why they charge him, because if he wasn't guilty, of course, he can sue New York DA. That DA, he's not... I have seen enough criminal show that, without evidence, you don't charge someone. That is, of course, I'm saying this, I know that he's not a guilty yet, but even he's proved innocent, his image is ruined forever. That means, of course, I also feel sad for Jonathan Major, who's on the way. I think he was really good in this movie. Now his career is ruined. Then again, he did this to himself. He has nobody else to blame but himself. At this point, the only reason people are bringing him up because of he's part of this Disney MCU. For Kevin Feige, it's just a headache. It's going to be a huge headache for him. Then again, you are the one who tried to center your universe around him. This actor, he's an upcoming, just a brand new actor. You try to center your universe around him, so it backfired. It's like that instead. Of course, I do feel for Disney, because they're having the worst week, because looks like Victoria Alonso, she's also suing them for firing her. I don't know what will happen. Very interesting position Marvel, Disney, they're in. And that was my thought on this. Let me know in the comment what you think about this. And if you enjoyed this video, don't watch my other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.